Many of us are blessed with physical sight, but I'd like you to understand that it is only with the heart that one can see rightly.
Created April 17, 2020, we are an assembly of Christians and without a care of our different denominations came together with the sole purpose of rebuilding our world by word of scripture. We are the Our World Group.
When you look at Luke chapter 18, verse 35 to 43, it is about the encounter Jesus had with the blind man. Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. As he passed through Jericho, the crowd saw him and they were excited. And this very blind man had movements. And he started asking people that what was happening. And these people told him that Jesus of Nazareth is passing by. Hearing this, the man was immediately touched deep in his heart. And he mentioned that, Son of David, help me. This man felt the presence of Jesus. He was actually touched deep in his heart. And he called Jesus the Messiah. I'd like you to understand today that he felt the impact of Jesus' presence. When he was brought to Jesus, he requested for a favor. And Jesus asked, what do you want me to do for you? And he mentioned that, Lord, that I may see again. He wanted Jesus to restore his sight. He felt it deep in him that Christ was going to do this. Jesus healed him. And then he turned around and mentioned to others that this very man, that the man's sight was more than that of those who were following him. By meaning here, Jesus is talking about the man's heart. This very man felt the presence of Christ. He saw Jesus as the Messiah. He felt deep in him that Christ will help him. Many of those followers did not have this kind of heart. Remember that many were only following Christ because of his miracles. They were not actually true followers. But this very blind man, even though he never had eyes, but he felt the impact of the presence of Jesus and he needed help. And he knew fully well that Jesus would heal him. And this happened because of his level of faith. I want us to understand that it is only with the heart that we can see rightly. Many of us are blessed with physical sight, but it is not enough. Because when you are seeing with the physical and your heart is having it contrary, then it is of no use. Pray today that God should bless you with the internal sight. And the internal sight is your heart, that you may be able to perceive his presence and acknowledge his presence in your life.